Well, you guys probably don't even know me anymore, but yeah, let's get into this video, guys. I'm Tyler from LIFEBrickS Studios, and this video is basically on why I left the LEGO community, and I'll be kind of explaining it. This is my fourth time recording this video right now. The first time went on for way too long. Second and third time, I was really just kind of forgetting what I was saying, and also was kind of just going on for a little, too long. I was not hitting my points right, and I'm already kind of rambling right now. But let's get into it, guys. So yeah, welcome back, guys. This is also my 9-year anniversary on YouTube. So I guess I'm sorry to even to myself, I guess, to have such a kind of a sour note video on today. But I wanted to upload something and remembrance, and just it is my anniversary. 9 years since I've uploaded my first video, and yeah, I mean it's been a great 9 years, I guess, in the grand scheme of things. Like, although I do consider myself a failure as a LEGO YouTuber in the grand scheme of things, I'll kind of get into everything that's happened over the past couple months and brief summary of like the future and stuff. But believe me, I know people don't really care to watch this. I don't even really want to make this video, just because I know I don't give a fuck to make this video, really, because I know no one gives a fuck about me making this video, but I just still feel like a little obligation to make it. So let's get into it, guys, for a couple minutes and kind of just, BS about what's going on, and then I'll give you guys, reasoning and stuff like that. But let's get into it, guys. My last video was December 5th, 2021. It was a live stream, a little bit of drinking and building for my 21st birthday, and that was really kind of like the final straw, I guess. And as much as I like to say, I feel like when I'm drunk and stuff like that. Well, first off, I don't even like to really consider myself drunk. I feel like I'm a very strong drinker, and the fact like I can drink a lot before I start like feeling stuff and going crazy and knocking out and passing out and stuff like that. But that night. Sure, I was like, 10 shots of deep or whatever like that. So I was, my thoughts and stuff like that. I feel like when I'm drunk, it just expresses my emotions a little bit better, is in the fact of like I'm able to make decisions easier. I'm not overthinking stuff. It's truly what I'm thinking in that moment. I just fucking make that decision and I do it. You know what I mean? I don't hesitate. I don't overthink. So that night, there was a lot of pressure on me, I guess, that night. As much as it was supposed to be a fun night, unexpectedly, again, there's like 45 people in the chat, I think, at one point. A lot of those people being, YouTube subscribers and fans of the channel and stuff. But also there was, some actual real-life friends, real-life family, friends of the channel and stuff like that. So a lot of people, a big group of people in there, and I'm pretty much some of the main people that like were important to me at that time, you know what I mean? And just overall, a lot of people in front of me at that point. And of course, 20 minutes in, once it ended, there were some audio issues, and I made that decision to really just, I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? You know what I mean? I made that decision. I realized nothing was going to get better. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I didn't know how to fix it. So I just ended the stream, and I pretty much just kind of closed up shop and just kind of ended YouTube right then for a while. I didn't have any drive or passion to come after that, because I'll be straight up, I was a little embarrassed. I'll be 100% honest, and I really think for the couple days after that, I mean, I was pretty embarrassed, I feel, just, again, I was in front of a lot of people, in general, and, again, a couple people that I knew real life and stuff like that, you know what I mean? It's just a little bit of embarrassment that I'm like, I'm a failure, you know what I mean? And I know that, I really do. I don't not think for a second that I'm not a failure when it comes to LEGO YouTube. Like, I've had my ups and downs. Everyone does. Again, like there's a lot of people in this platform and stuff like that go through ups and downs, and they get canceled, or they get low views at one point, high views the next point. I've had all that. Like, I've been up down, like for the past 9 years. I really have, and it's really my fault for never being able to capitalize on any of that stuff. And at the end of the day, I think it all boils down to the fact I know I'm a pretty lazy person, and I feel like I've not always been this way. Like, I've always, for a while there, like I'm not going to consider myself the hardest worker or anything like that. Like, I'm not going to build a house, and I'm not going to work for like maybe 90 hours a week. Like, maybe I will eventually, who knows? But like, I'm not that type of person. I'm not claiming to be a hard worker. I never really have been. But I've definitely not really been so much of like as a lazy person as I have been lately. And I feel like it boils down to the fact of, it's kind of a double-edged sword in the fact of working for yourself. I feel like maybe some people can relate to this. When I'm able to wake up every day and make my own hours and do stuff whenever I want to do it, work for 4 hours, work for 8 hours, sleep for 8 hours, sleep for 24 hours if I want, go up for a lunch break whenever I want, go watch an episode of something, that's coming out. Like, I can be working at night and, work from like, 8 o'clock or like 10 o'clock to like 2 a.m. and then watch the new episode of The Walking Dead. Just take a fucking hour break there, not to worry about it. Watch the show, come back and do some stuff for another hour or two, work-wise. And, that's a blessing. It is. Like, I'm very fortunate. Like, I love the fact, and that's why I wanted to, be my own entrepreneur, be my own, self-employed person, for all these years. But it's also kind of a double-edged thing where in the grand scheme of things, I feel like it does make people a little lazy. You know, sure, like I could have drive and passion to, you know, make a lot of money and move out and stuff like that soon. But there's also that underlying thing of the fact of the matter, like there's just really nothing that you're working towards in the direct moment, I feel. And again, it might just be me thinking this, but it's hard for me, and again, I'm getting better at it. I definitely have over the past, and I've kind of had, you know, I've thought about it a lot and stuff like that, but I've always kind of been a little, especially lately, been a little hard to, again, find that direct motive, you know, since, again, like at this point, it's just the truth of the matter. As much as I want to move out and like buy a McLaren and like and stuff like that, like I want to do it sooner rather than later, of course. It's also just kind of hard for me since I don't really talk to anyone anymore. You know, I don't really have much going on in my life outside of this that makes me have direct passion or motive for it, you know, aside from myself. And it's like, even then, like, I'm virtually pretty comfortable with where I'm at. Like, not really maybe financially and not some other things, but like I'm comfortable with where I'm at, as in like just doing what makes me, you know, be able to fund my life and stuff like that and have a fun time and, you know, be able to enjoy myself, you know, go on drives, you know, pay for this, pay for that, like buy what I want kind of thing. Like, and really not doing anything extra. I haven't really had the passion or the drive for that lately, and I need to get back into that. I really do, since, you know, even if it's not for myself, you know, I have to realize, you know, the more money I make, the more, you know, stuff I'm able to do. You know, I'm able to eventually, you know, employ other people and give money back to other people and pay back people in my life that, you know, don't need money back financially per se. I don't owe them money, but it's like, you know, people that have done a lot for me in my life. Like, I'd love to be able to like cut people that, you know, $1,000 check, or give my dad, you know, $25,000 and like all that type of shit. Like, just, I love to be able to do that type of stuff. And I feel like with where I'm at now, I don't have that motivation. I got to get back into that. I really do. I got to get back into the fact of like wanting to be a millionaire at some point. You know what I mean? Everyone wants that. And, you know, doing YouTube and bricklaying and stuff like that is a very big blessing. You know, I've never taken for granted the fact, you know, I'm able to do YouTube, you know, make a little bit of money on top of it, you know, and have fun with it, you know, and I feel like everyone, you know, loves that, you know, the fact, like, I mean, I would love to be making $1 million on YouTube, you know, I feel like anyone on the planet would, like, probably anyone would quit their day-to-day job right now and become a YouTuber if they made, you know, 10 grand a month or 5 grand a month, you know, anyone would do that, and, you know, I had possibilities to kind of keep that up and stuff like that, you know, I never got to, like, 10 grand a month, I'll openly admit on that, you know, for YouTube, but, I just have to get back into that, I feel, and I feel like, and as much as I kind of just always repeat my shit and stuff like that, and that's the thing, like, this is not, like, I'm making this video now, but I'm not going to be back, I feel, for another couple weeks or so. I want to make this video, see how everything goes over, rethink stuff, try to get back on fucking track in my life and shit like that, you know, get out of this fucking lonely mindset. Like, I'm a fucking, I'll be 100%, honest to God, I have no shame in the fact saying, like, I'm a pretty fucking lonely person right now. I'm a lonely fucking person, you know, I'm fucking, you know, kind of embarrassed at the fact I'm a failure. I know I'm a failure. And it just comes down to the fact, like, I don't know, like, I don't have much passion anymore to, like, be better than anyone. Like, you know what I mean? I know I'm not better than anyone. Like, I truly don't. Like, I don't want to be better than anyone. I don't want to fucking look down on people. I don't want to fucking compare myself to people. I just don't want that anymore. Like, there's just no point. And I feel like that's really where I'm at right now. So, again, like, that was kind of the final straw on the fact of, like, if just fucking, like, kind of first-hand embarrassment that was, like, live, you know what I mean? It wasn't a fucking YouTube video that, like, maybe I stuttered once or said some stupid shit or, like, got a fact wrong or something like that, you know, where a couple of people can, and, like, no one fucking made fun of me, obviously. I haven't heard anything. Like, my brother called me after that stream and stuff. He was watching. He called me after the stream, and I talked to him for a couple hours after the stream, and just kind of told him the truth of the matter. Like, I don't know. With where I'm at right now, like, fuck, I don't know, guys. I don't. Like, honest to God, like, I don't talk to anyone anymore. I don't really want to talk to anyone anymore. Fucking don't want to do, you know, I don't want to make bullshit YouTube videos, that's for sure. If I can actually understand stuff and, like, you know, come down to the fact, like, and stop being a lazy person, because, like, I kind of can be, like, I have to realize, like, fuck, it's a blessing that I can do this, so, like, I have to take full advantage of it and, like, actually fucking make it worth my time and, like, not just do it for myself, do it for, you know, dozens of other people, you know, in the grand scheme of things. Like, I just have to get into that, like, you know, I don't know. I've always kind of been in the mindset of, like, paying other people to do, you know, stuff for me. Like, you know, I'd rather pay someone $20 to do, like, you know, or I'd rather, like, there's a few things I love doing myself. I do, but, like, I've offered people, you know, thousands of dollars to fucking sort my Lego collection. I've offered people $1,000 to fucking teach me how to use a fucking camera. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I bought the, you know, Matt's camera, and I don't know how to use it. I just don't. Like, I've looked up probably 20 YouTube videos, I've looked up articles, I've looked up everything, and I just still don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I turn that camera on, and I don't even know the first thing to do. Like, I know how to record a video, end the video, and honestly, at this point, I'm fucking flabbergasted of how I can get it on my computer. Like, honestly, I did it the one time, and ever since the first time, like, it has not fucking worked. So, like, honest to God, like, I just don't know what's going on with technology and shit. Aside for, like, iPhones, Xboxes, and fucking Nintendo DSs, that's it. That's the only thing I know how to use. So that's kind of where I'm at, guys. This video is probably 10 minutes right now, and I know people don't give a fuck. I don't either. I'm kind of done in the fact of, like, I've said this for a while, but I needed to get an update out, I feel. And honestly, at this point, I fucking don't even know why I filmed this. I really don't, if I'm being honest. But we'll see where things go, guys. I mean, honest to God, I'm kind of regretting even filming this. I mean, this is probably the best take out of the 4 takes I've done. I know I missed a few things. The first take was definitely the best. I just went on for way too fucking long, but I mean, at this point, it's way too long anyway. Well, believe me, I know this video does not have to be any longer than it already is, and before I fucking ramble on for another 6 minutes even after this little clip, I just wanted to kind of hit some points right here really quick, kind of after this main thing before I kind of go into like full rambleness and like emotion kind of shit. But I got a few points here. First off, I really do want to thank every single person for the sub growth and the consistent views still while I've been gone. I really do appreciate that. We've gained over like 300 subs, without me uploading a video. Views are down, but they've definitely stayed consistent, and a few of my older videos have gotten a lot more views, all of a sudden, and a bunch of spikes and stuff like that. And another thing I want to bring up too, which I kind of brought up a little bit, like, I gotta be honest, man, I think another thing I kind of brought up a little bit beforehand, but I kind of want to like get to another point of it. I think I'm pretty fucking stupid these days, honestly, and I'll be straight up. I think it kind of comes down to the fact of working for myself, not going to college, not paying attention too much in high school. I gotta be honest, like, I'm street smart and Lego smart and business smart, sure, but like actually smart. Like, there's some stuff, like I said, I truthfully, like, when I fucking think of some things, like, I don't even know what the fuck I'm thinking about. Like, and even to the point too, like, just proves my point of like not fucking like doing much. Like, I go to sign something, like, my signature is literally a fucking line by now. And like, even writing stuff, man, like, you should, like, when I fucking go to write something for like a Bricklink order, like with a pen, like order number or fucking something like that, like, I look like I'm learning how to fucking write again. Like, it's bad. Like, it is pretty bad. And my recommendation to anyone that does like entrepreneurial shit, like, do not get to the point like I am of literally being fucking like this. Like, honestly, God, like, fucking stay human. Like, I'm literally like fucking dumber than a fucking rock, I feel some days. Also, the fact, don't know technology, I kind of brought that up. Actually, I just rewatched the clip. I don't even need to kind of touch that, on that anymore. It's just the truth of the matter. I've taken Photoshop classes. I've tried to learn cameras. I just don't know about technology. I know how to fucking, use an iPhone, fucking pull a 3KD on, MW3 and fucking play Pokemon on the DS like once a year. Like, that's it. Like, that's all I know how to fucking do. And also, just, I guess the last two things real quick. I almost feel like I'm just totally off the grid. That's kind of where I want to be. Just totally off the grid. And I think final verdict of like everything I said beforehand, like, I really just don't give a fuck anymore about really anything. And like, I give like 0 fucks. And like, that's not a good thing. Like, I don't think it is, but honest to God, though, as you guys will kind of see in a couple more minutes, like, I don't know, everything kind of played against me, and I just gotta be honest, like, I give 0 fucks these days. Like I said, like, let's get into the rest of the video, though, guys. About 4 minutes left, I think, after this. We'll see where things are at, guys. I'm kind of just fully doing my own thing at this point. Like, honest to God, like, and it's not even being over dramatic, and I'm not trying to fucking get empathy from anyone, like, or fucking throw a pity party. Like, I don't fucking talk to anyone. I don't want to talk to anyone. And I would love to be able to fucking sign I would go grab a pen right now and sign a contract if it meant, I can get into a $300,000 house, get a McLaren, and the only caveat is I can't fucking talk to a single fucking human being for the next, like, 20 years. I'd do it, dude. I really would. And, I don't know. Like I said, I had a great solid, like, 5-6 years there. And at this point, I'm almost just kind of, like, full goals is just, like, thank everyone for giving me those fucking good years. And, like, I don't know, at this point, like, I would love just to fucking, I don't know, like, I just feel like I'm very fortunate with everything I've had. I am. Like, I know there's a lot of people that aren't in my position, like, financially or friend-wise or, just the experiences and stuff, memories. I have all that type of stuff, you know what I mean? Like, and I've kind of thrown this term around, like, I'm retired from society, you know what I mean? Like, not retired from, like, working, I get that, but, like, retired from society in the fact of, like, I had my fucking 20 years of fucking living good, like living large, being pretty fucking happy every day. And at this point, I don't know. I just want to, I guess, just fucking not like. I don't know. I just find it hard to believe anyone really gives a fuck. You know what I mean about like anything I'm posting or anything like that. So I don't know. I don't know where the fuck I'm getting at. Honest to God, like I don't know, guys. It's just kind of. I'm not gonna say tough because like I'm. This is my fucking. This is who I am now. Like it just is. Like it's been 2 years. 2.5 years of it, and I'll just be straight up. Like and I'm just being fucking honest. Like I don't think. I don't know if I'll ever be the same person. And as much as I don't even want to be, really. I don't want to be, especially like the fucking jackass person I was 3 or 4 years ago. But even like in between being a jackass and, this new me, like, right, like that middle part, like where I was virtually pretty fucking happy. Like I wasn't doing the best, like, work-wise, but I was a happy person. I had a lot of friends, a lot of everything. I don't know if I'll ever get back to that, guys. I really don't. Like, I'm just being honest, like, the breakup I went through, that was one thing. That was the first straw. But, like, once my mom passed away, like, I don't know, that really just fucking changed everything. That gave me a whole different, like, outlook on shit. And it really just kind of gives me, only thing I really think about these days is just, like, not really myself in a bad way. Like, I'm not trying to be a jackass by thinking about myself because I don't even associate myself with people. Like, again, like, I don't like to make fucking plans with people. I don't like fucking talking to people. Like, I don't want any part of me to make any other person fucking feel like a bad person or inconvenience them. Like, that's just my thing right now. And I'm really just focused on, like just said, my day-to-day life, just fucking doing what makes me, happy at the end of the day. Like, whether it's fucking working for 6 hours, playing some Call of Duty, or, fucking, watching YouTube or watching a TV show, watching a movie. Like, at the end, everyone on this planet, they're the only person that knows what makes yourself happy. You get what I'm saying? So that's kind of where I'm at, and I just don't know if I'll ever be the same. I don't know. I really don't see myself going back to any version of what I have been beforehand. I just hope I can fucking get my shit straight so I can just fucking be even more comfortable just fucking being by my goddamn self, because that's kind of where I'm at. And again, not meant to be negative. It's just it's just the truth. And I guess at that point, let's end off this video, guys. And that's basically that. I've got basically nothing else to say. And you guys will see a video when you guys see one. Give it a couple weeks, I guess. At this point, there's really nothing that fucking is that time sensitive. Like in December, I missed a lot of stuff I should have uploaded. Maybe I might do I've got a video regarding the Kenobi series, in Lego. So I've got not set ideas or anything like that. That's the problem too. Everyone does the same shit. I gotta be honest, dude. Lego YouTube is the most oversaturated fucking thing I've ever seen. Like, there's bigger channels, smaller channels, but it's like at the end of the day, every fucking person posts the exact same thing. Like, I don't even watch Lego YouTube anymore. Like, I haven't for a while, but like, damn, dude, there's no one doing anything fucking unique anymore. And it also kind of sucks in the fact that same goes with a lot of people in the Lego community. Like, when you know everything, like, or most things, like, not to fucking sound naive, I guess, but like, when I know most things about Lego and like Lego Star Wars particularly, it's really hard for me to fucking sit through a video and like give a fuck about like what, especially like reviews and shit. That's always been me, but I don't know. We'll see what's going on, guys. I'll see if I can change some stuff up, see what the fuck's going on, make a better channel. But I know damn well I'm a failure at YouTube. 9 years, and I'm still a fucking failure. But we'll get into it, guys. See you guys all in the next one, maybe 2 weeks from now, 3 weeks from now. We'll see what's up. But yeah, see you guys later. Stay safe, and truthfully, if you guys watched any of this, I doubt any of you guys are watching this right now. At this point, I'm talking to my fucking phone right now. That's all I know. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys all for all the support you guys have ever given me. And truthfully, the whole LIFEBrickS thing on the YouTube and Instagram and the whole persona, it's made my life better. It really has, because like without you guys, truthfully, like these days especially, I'd have nothing. Like at least like this gives me a little bit of hope of like having fucking, I don't know, fucking social shit still. I don't fucking know. Whatever. See you guys in the next one. Thank you guys all again, and yeah, bye guys. All right, final clip right here. I think in the grand scheme of things, I just don't fucking trust anyone anymore. I've got zero trust for basically anyone on this fucking planet right now. So I feel like that's really the biggest thing, man. Like I said, everyone's got their own motivation, own fucking motives and reasons, and Again, there's good people and bad people, but I really do not trust anyone on this planet. So that might be my biggest issue, but who knows? But yeah, that's it, guys. The last clip of the video. Thank you guys all. See you guys in the next one.